Hello and welcome back to Timber and Stone. This is going to be episode number 9, I believe, and if my math is correct, I believe this will be an episode that goes up on Saturday. It is currently Tuesday, and I have a number of episodes recorded already that I think take us up to Friday, so this should be the Saturday episode. So congratulations to those of you who have made it through the week of work and are relaxing. I am among you here taking a break, at least when you're watching this. It is currently Tuesday, but by the time you're watching this, I will be relaxing, probably doing some gaming with friends, and I'm very much looking forward to that. But what we have here is a trader has just shown up, and this is the second time we've had one come in here. I've already switched Helix over to his trade uniform. Basically, he puts on a costume, and the trader says, yeah, okay, fine. I will trade with you. So let's go ahead and get him over there and see what we can get. See if there's any good stuff. In the background here, we can actually see a monkey raft moving things around, bringing in a chicken, which is great. We've actually got 3 now, that being a third one, which is awesome. We're going to start bringing in eggs. I'm very excited about. Let's see, he's willing to buy a whole bunch of wheat for 6 coin. 291, it's, that is a big chunk. Now, that said, we are bringing it in kind of quick, and I know I passed it up last time, but I think we'll take it this time, because wheat's coming in pretty quick. Obviously, they're going to start kind of going through this wheat as we get the animals in here, but I think we'll be okay. I keep having to extend storage for wheat, and we may even start doing more of that, especially as we get more people. We'll have kind of more farms going and everything, so anyway, we can see the food's creeping up. It's at 214. Once we get that, a bit higher, maybe we get somebody else brought in here. So that could be pretty cool. Willing to sell the fur. We're going to go ahead and pass on that. Is willing to sell 98 animal fur. Yeah, we're going to decline on that. I think we're actually doing okay there. I thought I actually had the fur out on our menu out here, but I guess not. Oh, look at that. He's willing to sell 170 food for 26 coin. We have 97. We're going to do that. Let's buy that. So we are now above the 300 threshold. That would be great to get somebody new in here, like, very soon. That would be awesome. So 1 short sword for 10 coin. We are now at 71. Let's go ahead and buy that. Sure. I think that's an okay price. At least at the rate we're bringing in money and everything, it'd be good to get some better weapons on these guys. We definitely have clubs for everybody, and Weem is slinging the bow. He's actually doing really good with that. But, okay, let's see. Helix is now all set there, so we'll bring him from trader back to, I think I had a mining at the moment, so we're going to get him going on that. I really would like to have some more resources in here, and when I say resources, what I mean is wood and stone. I want to do a lot more construction. I want to get a whole lot more stuff going, but we do burn through it pretty quick. You can see this is coming along okay out here, probably not much further than when you guys were just in here. Let's see, so wood. If we want wood, we need wood choppers, and I don't have anybody assigned to that, so that could be a problem, right? Let's switch Helix out to that. That seems to be his thing. As far as miners go, we just have the 1 right now. Let's see. I could bring Joe in, have him do mining. I think the things I needed him to do the carpentry on are all set. I did add another miscellaneous box because our storage was getting a little slim there. We can see food is kind of creeping up there, especially now that we bought that 178. But I don't think I'm going to tweak that. I think that will... this is going up. People are bringing in stuff right now. It's probably Toshba. There you go. See them offloading food. But anyway, I don't think that... we might get close to that number, but it'll come right back down as everybody's eating. So I think we're going to be okay there. So hopefully we are doing well enough at this point to draw in somebody else pretty soon. That would be awesome, especially having lost Brandon. That was a bummer. But let's see. Mithril is beyond your skill to mine. So let's look back here. I kind of want to take in the progress. We have Draz out here putting stuff together, or he's just going to stand there. One of the two. Let's see. I don't know why he's standing actually in that spot. Let me hit this guy. He can't really reach those, so maybe that's hanging him up right now. Actually, yeah, maybe he can't do any of the stuff that's left over right now. All of this is overhanging areas he can't reach, so I think we need to assign him some more things here. Let's go to the Great Stone. And we'll go ahead and set up the next column here. So there's that one. And we did bring this over here. I think this is going to be right. Does that look right? Yes, that looks right. Oh, look at that. We have A new migrant wishes to join our settlement. So, let me pan this back here. Weem is still an archer right now? Okay. Well, we're certainly going to accept. But let's look at the numbers. So, oh, maybe this is the new person, actually, because they have an archer at 3. That's probably how they're set right now. Okay, so archer 3, fisherman, farmer. Courageous, quick learner. Wow, those are great traits. We'll definitely take that. He's coming with 4 arrows and a couple food. We're definitely going to accept that. Now, looking at the list, the next one up, and kind of before I start the episode, I look at maybe what the next 1 or 2 names are going to be, so I'm a little bit prepped, but I do have the list beyond that. But the next one here, let's click this guy, Ralph Goddard. Next up, we actually have Ender. So, welcome to the crew, Ender T Gaming. Of course, we're just going to go with Ender. I think that will work just fine. It has you as an archer, but we're definitely going to switch that up. We got to put you to work doing some other things. Let's bring up the big guy here. Let's see. We have Ender. Weem is still a better archer than you, by the way. He's the pro. But actually, did he come with a bow? I forgot. I know I mentioned arrows. Definitely has the arrows. That's cool. I think we had an extra bow, though. I'm going to go ahead and have the bow. I'm going to select the bow to be put on here, because even if we don't have one, if Weem puts it down or, you know, something happens there, it would be nice for him to scoop it up. I kind of think that we might have a bow. Let's just go ahead and look. Weapons. Short bow 1. So we do actually have one, so he'll be able to scoop that up. That's good. Very good. And I probably should give people those swords, those couple swords that we have going on right now. But let's take a break here and look at this. Ender is wide open here as far as skills go. Archer is 3, but everything else is 2 or 1, so we could really do anything. I might just start him on mining for now, because I want more of those resources. The wood chopping is something that we can switch Thomas to, perhaps. He's got the 4. And we do have some other good miners, but they're really good at other things. It's hard for me to pull people into mining, so we're going to have Ender do that. We do have the tools for that, don't we? Yes, we have 2. Excellent. Let's go ahead and start this guy back up. Wait a second. We do have a skeleton. I was like, wait, why were we paused, actually? So we do have Thomas out here with a skeleton. That is probably something we should take care of. Now, Thomas can probably take care of himself, or Toshba, rather. I'm saying Thomas. Toshba, infantry 1. Yeah, I don't know. I think we probably need to send people out there and make sure there's not, you know, more of them. Let's pan out. I guess it is in that far corner. That's interesting. Okay, well, I think for now we'll be okay. We're going to let Toshba keep doing his thing. If we get stopped again and that seems to be a problem, then we will we'll reconsider that. You can see the message at the bottom. I'm just realizing Ralph Goddard is accepted into new LP. Can you guess what that stands for? That's a new Let's Play. I did have a world before this I created and had an issue when I was first starting. I was kind of getting used to things really quick and thought, oh, maybe I'll just start with this world kind of like partway in, and I didn't like this. I didn't like the start there. Excuse me. So that's when I made this world. I called it New LP, so I would remember. It's the new one, not the old one. So yeah, we're gonna like I was saying, we're gonna let Toshba keep doing his thing. Hopefully, we'll notice next time it's paused. I won't just kind of unpause it and say, "How'd that happen?" and keep going and lose somebody. That would be definitely not cool. I've got Helix coming back here as the stonemason. He's probably getting busy over here. There we go. And making tools. We're actually kind of burning through tools really quick. And while I bring him in here, I'm kind of thinking back to something I said earlier, I believe it was last time, that we have a lot of processed materials that I haven't been making, and I really need to catch up on that. Timber obviously is pretty low, so we need to get somebody on that. If we bring up that, you can see I have Joe doing set as the carpenter right now, so he should be making timber for us, hopefully. So there is that, but we have other things as well. We can go to twine, and you can see we've got a lot of the flax now. We do actually have some spider silk and fur, so this is something we could do too. We could make some of this, switch somebody to tailor. If I come in here, and I think I had Weem doing that, right? We'll switch Weem over to tailoring, and then we'll go ahead and queue some of this up. 78, so we can get away with making quite a few of those. So let's do that for now. Take a peek at rope. Okay, so higher level there. Yeah, 5 and 8 on the tailor. But let's go down in here and look at our ingots and make sure. So we do have 3 copper. We could make one of those if we switch somebody to blacksmith. We can do that. Let's pull Draz off building. You can see Draz hit level 10 as well. Looks like Weem just hit level 3 Taylor. Sweet. Okay, so let's see. We've got a few of those things set up. If I go to Timber, you can see we're trying to maintain his storage 36, but right now I'm actually just using Timber. The actual raw wood itself, not as much. So I'm going to, aside from trying to maintain that 36, we're going to go ahead and add some more of that as well. Just kind of bring that up a bit. Kind of click through there. Now coin, we can actually put coin together from gold ore. You can see it requires a level 4 blacksmith minimum, and it takes the 1 copper ore, creates 2. The gold creates 4. Interesting. And that's a blacksmith of level 4. So we actually, Draz can actually make us money if we wanted to use copper ore. I could go after more of that. It's good to know for the future, but not so much right now. We definitely don't need that right now. Okay, let's jump down in here into weapons. We have a couple short swords here, but I actually just wanted to see, is this not something we can do? Huh, okay. That's fine. Let's take a peek through these guys here. Why did the short sword... There it goes. That was odd. Didn't show up there. Level 5 blacksmith, so we're definitely not making those anytime soon. Some of these get even higher. Clubs, we know we can do those. Short bows, right. Now what do we start getting into here? Let's look at the compound bow. I'm kind of curious. Okay, so it does require leather, so that's not a problem. Twine and timber. So that's actually not hard to make at all. Interesting. 225 range, or 22.5 range. What about this guy? Definitely much less. Ooh, I'd love to give Weem a compound bow. How awesome would that be? And I can actually... Oh, no. Level 12 carpenter. We're not doing that anytime soon. You can see Joe's 9. But we've got a ways to go there. How about the arrows? We've got 17 feathers, so that's probably about as many as we can make right now. 17 with a carpenter. We do have Joe doing that, so let's go ahead and set that up. And do queue 16 of those up. Cool. How about armor? That's definitely not something I really get into previously or now. I always just kind of figure, well, I can't really do that yet. Down the road, maybe. So, level 5 tailor. Weem's not quite there yet. Level 6 blacksmith is going to be the lowest on that. 4 tailor. Weem's almost there for a cap. So we're just out of range on a lot of this stuff. We can make the patons. Not quite the boots. How about a buckler? Oh, shields would be actually pretty cool. Level 6 carpenter. Yep, Joe can definitely make that. So anyway, we could queue up. Maybe I'll queue up a shield or 2. Let's do that. And we could get some people with shields. Beyond that, we're starting to get into ingots that we don't have. Blacksmithing levels we don't have. So anyway, at some point down the road, that would be something I would love to get into. But there we go. We've got a couple things queued up. Nothing too crazy. But I definitely need to keep a better eye on that because I kind of get slacking. We got some people standing around now that I've done all of this. Let's see. Draz was set to blacksmith. So he's got nothing set up for him. Stonemason's done. Helix has made what we need. And then we have Weem. Let's actually switch him back to farming. I'm going to get everybody back to their normal jobs, and we'll see how things are going from there. Well, check it out. We have the dock sticking out here, just about done. Once I get 2 more stone in here off of the edge of the column, I'm going to fill all of this in with wood, including these 2 blocks over here. Obviously, we need some more wood because we need that for the timber, and we don't have a lot of timber. So anyway, we're going to try to get that going. I've got people wood cutting. I probably need to add somebody else to that to make sure that we get enough of that in. But as you may have noticed, the game is paused, and we have a message at the bottom about a skeleton being spotted by Helix. Helix is out here. He was chopping wood, speaking of, and I'll probably need to get somebody else on that. Maybe Thomas. You know what, Thomas? We may end up pulling you off of fishing. In fact, I'll just go ahead and do that now to get some more wood, because we definitely need more, as I mentioned. But here's the daunting thing. Skeletons be skeletons. The white, kind of the plain white ones are pretty straightforward. But when you see these skeletons here, they may look a little familiar to ones that we've faced before. So I think this is an indication that we have yet another necromancer. There could be one out here. Now, there isn't any burning out here, which is what was happening before. Even in an area where I couldn't see, the tree was on fire, which spread to another one, or maybe the necromancer was lighting them, you know, one at a time. But that was an indication. I don't have that right now, but this skeleton looks very different than the basic one that we've run into before. So it could be that we are about to have to have a run-in with that necromancer. But we do have short swords, we got another bow, we have the new member here, Ender. So yeah, we got a couple archers between him and Weem. I don't know, I think we're gonna be okay, hopefully, fingers crossed. We did okay last time, and I think we're in even better shape this time. So what we're gonna do is next time we're gonna put together a team, cruise out there, because that's a little too close to home and it's kind of the same area again, and just make sure things are a bit cleared out. So I do hope you guys stop in next time to see how that pans out. Keep your fingers crossed as well. We'll see how it goes.